MCM coverage of MHS Sports is proudly presented by Repel Pest Solutions. Repel Pest Solutions is a full-service pest control company protecting residential and commercial properties from nuisance pests that carry germs and diseases. They are a small, family-run business from Marshfield, licensed, insured, competitively priced. We work to understand your needs and offer an integrated pest solution that's environmentally friendly. Don't be afraid to bug us. Moi Health and Wellness. Moi Health and Wellness is owned and operated by nurse practitioner Christine Murphy. We are an integrative wellness center offering medical weight loss, men's testosterone therapy, functional medicine consults and labs, vitamin therapy, Advadex laser skin resurfacing, Botox and dye sport, teeth whitening, and so much more. Moi Health and Wellness has 3 locations in Lakeville, Marshfield, and Plymouth. Road to Responsibility. Founded in 1988, Road to Responsibility's mission is to provide the means, the opportunity, and the support necessary to allow citizens with disabilities to take their place as productive members of the community. We are committed to providing all individuals with opportunities to truly live in the community. Through our services, we are proud to enrich and improve the lives of every individual, one person at a time. Biviano General Contracting. Biviano General Contracting is Marshfield's leading custom modular house builder. Modular house building saves time and money. Only 8 to 12 weeks for the entire build and saves up to 25% compared to traditional building. We also offer custom deck building, kitchen and bathroom remodels, additions, and house elevations. More information can be found at bivianocontracting.com. And ABC and LTC Insurance Agency. ABC and LTC Insurance Agency offers clients the best competitive premiums for their insurance needs. From homeowners insurance to auto insurance to business insurance, we handle it all. Based right here in Marshfield, we find people who are looking to save on their insurance rates and make sure they are covered properly and thoroughly in the event of a claim.
Jack Doherty, Anderson Dalton, representing Marshfield Community Media very well. It seems that Marshfield is almost completely healthy again. Noah Feldman back on first base. Owen Cregan back on third. Left field, though, Teddy Holt still out there. James Harouche still injured. Teddy Holt, though, has done an amazing job replacing him.
So Teddy Holt is a freshman playing varsity
baseball? Teddy Holt is a freshman. He's not even supposed to be here. He's supposed to be at a prep school, which I believe he will be doing next year.
Oh, my God. For what sport? Hockey or baseball?
Baseball.
Oh, wow. Kid can swing the bat, that's for sure.
He can throw 87.
Wow.
We have Aiden Summers in left field, twin brother Cole Summers at shortstop.
They may be twins, but if you looked at them, they look nothing alike.
They do not look much alike, no.
They're just both absolute animals on the baseball diamond.
So let's go through the Diamond 9. We got Ryan Bergameska catching for Tor Moss on the mound. Noah Feldman at first base. Dotsie Doherty at second base. Cole Summers at short, followed by Owen Cregan at third. In the outfield, you got Teddy Holton left. In the center is Aiden Summers, and on the right, you got the lone senior captain, Anderson Dalton.
Anderson Dalton.
And I shouldn't say lone captain. Cole Summers is the other captain, junior captain.
Anderson Dalton praying to Jesus right now, getting ready to go, locking in. His name may be Anderson, but when he's playing baseball, he plays defense like Andrelton Simmons. One of the best defenders I've ever watched play in my life.
Hello and welcome to Marshfield High School at the Marshfield Baseball Stadium. We are here we got a wonderful conference matchup between the Marshfield Rams and the Hingham Harbormen. I'm Andrew Youngworth, joined alongside Tyler Pinheiro. Tyler, today is a big one for the Rams today. They're looking to get a playoff push despite their record of 3-12.
You know, there's not much more of an exciting time in sports when playoff implications are on the line. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So this is a game here you got to win if you're Marshfield. You want to make the postseason, even though it's been a rough year. That strength of schedule is really helping them out here. There's a nice little strike there by Tor Moss.
Count is now 1-2. On the mound today, senior number 15, Tor Moss. Tor Moss, usually the designated hitter for the Rams, but today he has taken the bump as the 1-2 pitch is in there for ball 2.
Looked like Moss went headhunting on that pitch right there.
I agree completely, man. Moss is usually known for the fastball. Doesn't throw many balls, but sometimes hitters are able to see the fastball.
So I'm having a hard time reading the number here. Who's this up to bat for Hingham?
I'm also not totally able to pick up the number, but I can help you out with the Marshfield squad right now. Out there catching for Moss is Ryan Bergameska, the junior. Here's the full count pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. 1 batter, 1 strike for Moss.
That ringing noise is what you love to hear. So I believe that this next guy looks like, I believe that's a 12.
Third baseman, number 2.
Number 2.
Garrity.
Mike Garrity up to bat for the Harbormen. The infield for the Rams, you got the junior Noah Feldman at first base. He's back from his injury. You love to see that. At second base is number 9, Dots, Jack Doherty. Here's the pitch from Moss. That one low for ball 1.
MCM
Shortstop.
intern, Jack Doherty.
Yep, MCM intern Jack Doherty at second base. Shortstop, junior captain Cole Summers. And at third, the senior, number 2, Owen Cregan. You got 2 juniors, 2 seniors. A lot of experience in the infield. As that one's in there for strike 1.
Moss absolutely dealing right now. Garrity just looks confused up in that box.
Oh, yeah, no, Moss has pinpoint accuracy.
That's what you love to see. Moss doesn't really hang a lot of pitches. Looking for more dots from him here today.
Here's the 1-1. That one, ripped to second, fielded by Doherty. The throw to Feldman, got him in time.
Bang.
That's 2 outs. 2 batters, 2 outs for the Rams.
Love to see. Feldman's got a nice little lefty throw there as he threw it back to Summers.
Feldman does have a nice lefty throw. It's great to see Feldman back out there. Moss was actually filling in for Feldman's place while he was injured, so Moss can finally get back to being the designated hitter and occasionally the pitcher.
What's Moss like when he picks the ball on a little hopper? Has he got a nice little pick to his
He
his
does.
bag?
Moss has a good scoop. Up to bat for the Harbormen
It's on number 8.
is number 8, Will Jones. There is a Will Jones in my grade at Marshfield High School. Shout out to Will Jones. He does not play baseball, but he's a great guy.
Absolute stud. Will Jones, just a universal name.
There can't be 2 Will Joneses, so we're going to call the Marshfield Will Jones, and we're going to call this guy Billy Bones.
Billy Bones.
Billy
all right.
Bones is up to bat
Billy
right now
Bones.
for the Harbormen.
Hey, about a swing, Billy Bones.
0-1 count for Moss. That one low for ball 1.
Gonna be
What we have not talked about yet is the amazing Rams outfield. Let's round it out real quick.
Yeah.
At left field, we have the freshman Teddy Holt. At center field, we have the other Summers twin, Aiden Summers, twin to shortstop Cole Summers. And in right field is the captain. That one fielded to Moss. Throw to first. Got him. 1, 2, 3 go the Rams. I was going to say in right field is the senior captain Anderson Dalton. But top of the first, great start there for the Rams. They go 1, 2, 3. Now let's see if the Rams can pick up the bats and get the lead going early. We'll be back soon.
MCM coverage of MHS Sports is proudly presented by Repel Pest Solutions, Moi Health and Wellness, Road to Responsibility, Biviano General Contracting, and ABC and LTC Insurance Agency.
Hello and welcome back to Marshfield, Massachusetts here at Marshfield High School. Coverage of the Rams and the Harbormen back underway as the bottom of the first is set to begin. Up to bat, senior captain Anderson Dalton. That one popped up foul.
We might catch that.
It is still in play though. Catcher's under it. Unable to make the
Oh.
catch. That's going to drop for strike 1.
Missed it by that much.
Anderson Dalton, the senior captain, he is in right field for the Rams. He has been all season. And Anderson has made some great plays out in the field, and he's also had a phenomenal season up at the plate, leading the team in batting average.
Ooh, what's he batting right now? Like a good 300?
Not totally sure. I'm pretty sure it's around there. And Anderson Dalton, I say this every time, is a Mary Lou's connoisseur.
Oh yeah.
He has tried every flavor on the menu.
There you go.
He has filmed every segment.
If I need Mary Lou's, I know who to go to. My boy Dalto.
I can show you all the videos. He's got all of them.
Oh yeah.
He's reviewed every one.
Get this man an NIL deal when he's at Maritime.
Here's the
Mary
pitch
Lou's.
from Bones. That one high for ball 2. Funny enough, Billy Bones is on the mound today for the Harbormen.
Oh wow, would you look at that? You know what's interesting to me? We were saying Anderson Dalton's batting 300. Quote from the great Pete Rose said, "If you can go 3 for 10 for your entire career, you'll make the Hall of Fame."
Yeah.
So by that logic, Anderson Dalton's a high school baseball Hall of Famer.
I mean, I think 23 should be retired by the Rams.
Me too. Bless you.
Thank you. We will call this guy Will Jones instead, and we'll call maybe the Marshfield Will Jones Billy Bones.
Jones taking a while to throw this pitch. Do we not have a pitch clock?
Nope, no pitch clock here. That one outside for ball 3.
Watching a game like this up close, it makes me really debate. There's no way I could actually hit a baseball if I didn't practice for a couple months.
Hitting a baseball is so tough. This is full count number 2 already on the day in the full count counter. Here's the full count pitch. That one low for ball 4, and Anderson Dalton is going to start the Rams off with a walk here on the day. And now up to bat, number 24, Noah Feldman.
That was elite plate discipline there from Dalton.
Dalton's got a good eye. That's what makes him such a good batter. He's able to get hits when it's in the zone, able to take them when it's not.
That's why you'll see him on the Mass Maritime Diamond next year.
Yeah, you were. Anderson Dalton is playing college baseball. Now up to bat, Noah Feldman. That pitch down low for ball 1.
I need a serious swing and a drive here from Feldman.
Dalton with an aggressive lead. That one high for ball 2. Now, as I mentioned, Tyler, to start the game, the Rams need a win here today, as their record is 3-12. However, they are ranked 34th in the MIAA rankings for Division II. And according to the rules, that one is popped up. Catcher under it, and that's going to drop behind the dugout. Hits the dugout.
Could hear that
top
one
of the roof. Here. Yeah, that was a loud clank.
That sounded like one of those swings that just makes your hands hurt afterward. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that was a tough one to hear. As I was saying, though, the Rams are 3-12. If you are in the top 32 in the MIAA rankings, no matter what your record is, you are in the tournament. You have a spot. The Rams' strength of schedule has been so high because the Patriot League is so dominant this year that with a couple wins towards the end of the season, the Rams could find their way into the tournament, which would just be unbelievable.
That's something I would love to see.
That one's going to be up high for a 3-1 count.
Anytime a Marshfield team's in the playoffs, there's a chance.
And Marshfield, the remainder of their schedule, they play Hingham today, who is 18th in D2. They play Plymouth North, who is number 1 in Division II. They play Duxbury, who I believe is number 2. That one ripped foul. And that is the 3rd full count on the day. That's number 3 in the full count counter in the first inning.
Feldman just looked really early on that swing.
The Rams also play Whitman Hanson, who is 6th in D2. So 3 teams in the top 6 in Division II. And then they play the Silver Lake Lakers, who are not very good. They should win that one, hopefully.
Hopefully.
Here's the full count pitch to Noah Feldman. Dalto steals. And that's going to be a walk regardless. So 2 straight walks for the Rams to start the day. And up to bat is junior captain Cole Summers.
I love the aggression there from Anderson Dalton, even with the full count. He had the green light. He was ready to go.
Hingham already going to have a mound visit here to talk to Will Jones.
Yeah, one thing I learned about Cole Summers is he was actually an all-star last year as a sophomore, I believe.
Cole Summers was a Patriot League all-star as a sophomore, and Cole Summers led the team in batting average as a sophomore, batting over 300.
Wow.
I believe the number was 312.
Yeah, that's just an all-out dog right there.
Yeah, Cole Summers, and he's been one of the best players on the team this year as well. Cole Summers, very good bat discipline, but Cole's always swinging hard, swinging for the fences. Yep. So Cole with a golden opportunity here to get the Rams going early. We got runners on first and second, a runner in scoring position here for Summers. Here's the first pitch of the at-bat from Jones.
Ooh.
That one low for ball 1.
That was
Jones,
a Karate Kid pitch right there from Jones, trying to sweep the leg.
Not really able to find the zone yet so far. Cameraman Aldan likes that one. Shout out to Aldan on the camera.
Shout out Aldan, great guy. Just met him, but he's a great guy.
Here's the 1-0 pitch. That one high for ball 2.
Now he's headhunting Summers. I don't like that.
Doesn't like that one bit.
I'm so ready if a foul ball comes near me to just duck behind this fence.
It's going to happen. It happens to me literally every single time.
Have you tried to catch one before?
Yes, I have. That one in there for strike 1, 2-1. One time a foul ball literally hit this wire. It hit the wire that connects the headphones.
Oh, wow.
I tried to catch it, but it curved away a little bit for me. I wasn't able to read it right.
I think you got to start bringing your old Little League glove to these games.
I'm not sure if that's going to fit me, Tyler. Here's the pitch. That one grounded, fielded by the third base.
Oh!
Throw to first, not in time. He's going to hold off on the throw. Cole Summers in there with a single, and that's going to load the bases for number 15, Tormas.
That right there was Joseph Coleman right there on the error, doing his best Derek Jeter impression, really honoring the number 2.
Bases are loaded with 2 outs here for Moss. 0 outs, excuse me. Bases loaded with no outs. That curveball is in there for strike one. That was a very good pitch.
That was an absolute dot.
Now, Moss is a power hitter, so if he's able to connect with one and it drops, it's definitely going to be multiple runs. Let's see what Moss can do here. That one in there for strike two. That's going to start an 0-2 count here quickly.
Jones absolutely dotting right now.
Jones looks like he has found his groove. All three runners from Marshfield giving themselves very aggressive leads.
That's what I love to see.
Summers especially. That one
There you
swung.
go. That one's
and it's through. It's in for a single. 1 run scores. Feldman coming home. He's safe. Summers goes to third. Everyone is safe. It is a 2-0 lead for the Rams. Runners on the corners. Tor Moss with a 2 RBI single. You'll absolutely love to see it.
That's just a good piece of hitting there from Tormos. Good timing, good contact on that one. Second baseman just a little too slow right there, and that one was able to squeak into the infield for a beautiful 2 RBI single.
Able to split the second and first baseman into the outfield, and Moss is going to be pinch running. Excuse me, Moss is getting subbed out for a pinch run. My guess is D'Antonio gets out there.
D'Antonio is a
D'Antonio is usually
very
the
fast
pinch
human
runner.
being.
Courtesy runner from Marshfield, number 7.
And that's Darian McGonigal out there pinch running for the Rams, the senior. And
Another
up to
fast
bat
kid right here.
is Jack Doherty.
Number 9, Jack Doherty.
I've heard some rumors that at a couple practices Jack Doherty has left this ballpark. Hoping to see one right here.
Jack Doherty has one hop to the fence. He has hit a ground rule double here. So Doherty can definitely reach the fence. And now, with a quick 2-0 lead for the Rams, runners on the corners with 0 outs, Doherty has a chance to really inflict some damage here in the Harbormen early.
Doing the little Ichiro setup, I like that.
Does it every time. That curveball in there for strike one. Jones has a really nice off-speed curveball.
That curveball is vicious. I'd be swinging at that thing all day.
The 0-1 pitch to Doherty. That one high for ball one. 1-1 count to Doherty.
A call I love making on pitches like that is just a bit outside.
Just a bit outside.
Shout out to the movie Major League.
Great movie.
I think Wild Thing is an elite walk-up song. Not walk-up song.
And McGonigal steals for second. Catcher bobbles it. He won't even try to throw. And now Doherty has 2 runners in scoring position for his at-bat.
That's why you put in pinch runners like that. McGonigal didn't even think twice. This kid just took off.
Yep, McGonigal knows what he's doing. When you have runners in the corners, you almost always have to steal second.
He was running like a majestic horse in like the 1800s. Just running like 70 miles per hour.
You know what? I agree completely. I think Darian's new nickname is the Mustang.
The Mustang.
Mustang McGonigal.
Mustang McGonigal. I like it. I like it a lot.
Mustang McGonigal because he runs like a horse.
There you go.
A majestic horse.
Majestic horse.
A majestic horse that runs 70 miles an hour with perfect strides. Here's the pitch. That one up high.
Oh, yeah.
For ball 4, and that will load the bases for the freshman Teddy Holt.
Oh, yeah.
With 0 outs, the base is loaded. Bat is getting super into it, and Teddy has a chance to really inflict some damage here early. Bases loaded, 0 outs. Because the amount of runs you win by has an impact on the MIAA ratings. The way it is decided is your average margin of difference in runs and your strength of schedule average. The Rams have one of the highest strength of schedules in the state. And with a negative margin of runs right now, a win like this
Whoa,
could be huge.
whoa.
That pitch high
I don't like that one bit.
for ball 2, going right to Holt's head.
Looked like he was trying to send a message. I don't mess with that.
Jones has done this multiple times now. He did it to Summers. Now he's doing it to Holt.
Just trying to take down all the best players, I guess.
The 2-0 pitch here to Teddy Holt. That one,
Oh.
swing and a miss for strike one. Good cut there from Holt, tad bit early.
I'm curious to see now what type of approach Holt's going to have here. Oh, he's only at 2-1. I thought he was.
2-1 count. Swing and a miss for strike 2.
I thought he was down. I thought it was a 1-2 count. Oh.
Well, now it's a 2-2 count, so now Holt is 1 strike away.
What's the thought process here if you're Holt?
He's trying to stay alive. Here's the pitch from Jones. That one, low for ball 3.
Great
No!
discipline.
Yes, all right, low for ball 3.
I was going to say the catcher
I was
had to
confused.
move.
I was
Catcher had to move
confused.
his whole body to catch that one. That would have just been the wrong call.
I was confused by the ump's motion there. So now that's number 4 on the full count counter, and it's the first inning. I have never seen that in my days of doing the full count counter. Full count pitch. That one high for ball 4. That one's going to bring in a run. That makes it 3-0 Rams. Bases loaded, 0 outs to start the game.
That's the craziest stat to me personally, is no outs.
0 outs. 3-0 ball game. Hingham is going to have a mound visit, and they are going to switch out pitchers. So Will Jones is done for the day.
That's a bad look. Getting pulled, not even. He didn't even pitch an inning. He didn't even pitch a third of an inning.
He didn't pitch an out.
Yeah. He basically didn't pitch.
So we are going to have mound meeting from Hingham. Pitch is going to warm up. We're going to take a quick break here on Marshfield Community Media. We'll be right back.
MCM coverage of MHS Sports is proudly presented by Repel Pest Solutions, Moi Health and Wellness, Road to Responsibility,
Biviano General Contracting,
and ABC and LTC Insurance Agency.
Hello and welcome back to Marshfield High School. MIA coverage brought to you by Marshfield Community Media. We have a Patriot League matchup between the Rams and the Harbormen. It is 3-0 Marshfield here in the bottom of the first. The bases are juiced with 0 outs. Up to bat is Aiden Summers. And into pitch for the Harbormen is Matt Volpe. That one swung by Summers, and it gets by.
That one's fair.
1 run scores. Doherty rounding third, but he trips, and he's back at third. Doherty rounded third base and stumbled on the dirt.
That was a beautiful dive back by Doherty to save the out right there. Good stuff by the kid.
He messed up, but he saved it after. So Marshfield takes a 4-0 lead. Bases are loaded. Aiden Summers with an RBI single. Aiden Summers has had a huge impact on this team. He had a walk-off earlier in the season.
Shout out to the Summers twins, but shout out to the parents, Josh and Noel, for raising 2 great kids and 2 great ball players. Andrew, you know what I like to call games like this when Marshfield takes on Hingham?
What's that?
I like to call them the Tyler Pinheiro Bowl.
That's right, you are from Hingham.
My two towns taking each other on doesn't get better than that.
Well, Marshfield and Hingham in most sports is a pretty big rivalry.
Except for basketball.
Except for
It's
basketball.
kind of one-sided now.
It's been one-sided.
Yeah, for real.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. That one in there for strike 2.
Gotta love the confidence coming back here for Volpe after giving up a hit right away. Never a good look, but the kids recovered well.
Here's the pitch. That one's swing and a miss for strike 3.
I'm very surprised that Marshfield actually made an out. You know,
Yeah, that's the first out of the day for the Rams.
just been getting on base so much.
Now up to bat is Owen Cregan. So bases loaded, 1 out for Owen Cregan. Scores 4-0 Marshfield.
Let's go.
Here's
Cregan.
the pitch from Volpe. That one low for strike 1.
Wow. That one
That's
looked
an
like it
interesting
bounced
call.
to the dirt.
That's an interesting call right there. Look at Battis' stance on third base.
This is locked in.
He does that every time, man. Doesn't matter what the score is. Battis is always locked in. That one
yeah!
swung deep into the outfield.
Don't lose it in the sun.
And it drops!
Oh!
1-1 scores.
Kid lost his hat also.
And that's all. The bases will stay loaded. Doherty comes home, but the right fielder, Will Jones, unable to locate that baseball. And Marshfield is going to take a 5-0 lead here in the bottom of the first inning.
So Jones, man, this kid just can't stop making mistakes.
Yeah, Jones has had a tough day. It's okay.
Gave up 3 runs right away. Misses the dive right there.
Yeah, Jones hasn't had the best of days, but you know what? That happens.
It happens to the best of us.
So
No one on Marshfield.
now up to bat is Anderson Dalton. The Rams have gone through the rotation in the first inning. I don't think they have done that all season. I really don't think the Rams have done that once this season.
The energy's shifting. What can I say?
Bases loaded, 1 out for Dalton. Here's the pitch from Volpe. That one driven to third, and it gets
That
by.
one's fair.
1 run will score. 2 runs will score. Cregan stops at third. And now
he
Cregan's
jukes
in a
him
pickle.
like Benny the
And
Jet.
Cregan makes it to third base. Anderson Dalton with a 2 RBI single, and that makes it 7-0 Rams in the first inning.
Cregan doing
Oh my goodness, Tyler. What are we witnessing here right now?
I think we're just watching the second coming of like the World Baseball Classic team right here. You know, this
Oh
is
my
just sheer
goodness.
dominance. Owen Cregan doing his best, Benny the Jet from the Sandlot there to fake out the third baseman.
I mean, unbelievable. That's a great pull right there. Cregan safe at third. Dalton with a 2 RBI single. Now up to bat is Noah Feldman. Dalton has developed some speed over the years. So you got to imagine Dalton steals second.
You got to
here.
assume this kid's ready to take off.
He is ready to take off for second. The Rams with all the momentum. The dugout is loud. They have not been loud in a second, let me tell you, because the Rams have not been winning very often.
This is the momentum shift you need.
The fact that the playoffs are still on the line. Feldman drives that one into the outfield. That's a different single. Cregan comes home. Dalton goes to second. Feldman stays at first. That's an RBI single. That makes it 8-0 Rams in the first inning.
Shout out to my dog, Noah Feldman, coming back from injury and just knocking one through for a base hit, bringing in another run.
Shout out to Noah Feldman, man.
Feldman 1 for 1 on the day now. Got a walk, too, I believe.
And now up to bat is Cole Summers. I mean, it just gets better and better. Once you hear the names of who's batting.
Yeah.
I mean, 8 runs in the first inning. That is definitely the most runs by the Rams in an inning this season. It has to be the most in a long time. I don't think they did this last year at all in an inning like this.
No.
8 runs in an inning is absurd.
This is the time of the year, though, where you need some stuff like this to happen.
Exactly. The Rams needed a momentum shift because they are very close to the playoffs right now. Something like this is crucial. The Harbormen go 1-2-3 at their at bat. The Rams take it up, and they go 8 runs in.
There goes
Summers drives that one, and it's...
Oh! That was very, very close. That one just missed the first base.
Close call. If that gets by, who knows? Dalton could go home. So Summers has a 1-2 count on him. Keep in mind, there's still only 1 out.
Well, yeah.
There is still only 1 out here for the Rams.
That one just barely missed the bag. If that one hit the bag, I believe that would have been a fair ball, but that one just barely by like half an inch squeaked by. Hearing more, the dugout getting louder and louder. You love to see it.
Here's the 1-2 count to Summers. That one popped up
Don't lose
to
this
third
one
base.
in the sun either.
This time they did not lose it in the sun. That's going to be the second out on the inning. And now up to bat is Tormas, the man who started this run, driving 2 RBIs earlier in this inning.
Summers looked frustrated after that when he thought he could have gotten a better piece.
Yeah, Summers was disappointed right there, but Summers was able to get to first the first time around. Summers, and he has done a great job all season. There's no reason he should be ashamed right now.
Feeling a Tormas nuke coming in hot.
That pitch low for ball 1. 1-0 count to Moss, 2 outs, runners on first and second.
Doesn't look like either of these base runners are looking to take off right now, just playing it easy.
Here's the pitch from Volpe.
Oh my God!
Deep
That ball got smoked! Get out!
And that's going to be off the fence! Dalton comes home! Feldman comes home! Moss is going to stay at second, and it's a 2 RBI double for Tormas as he does the celly on second. That was a foot away from being a home run, and the Rams have struck double digits in the first inning.
Andrew, I think me and you are like bringing the energy out of this team right now.
What is going on right now?
You heard me before the at-bat. I said Tormas is going deep. That was about as close as it gets.
It really could not have been closer than that. I really thought that was gone.
I thought that was gone. I was ready to make my first home run call.
I really thought that was gone. Jack Doherty now up to bat for the Rams. Moss was is taken out for Darian MacDonald once again. Moss did his thing. Now he's back to the dugout. MacDonald pinch running for the Rams. Up to bat is Doherty. Man on second, 2 outs, 10-0 lead.
That was
in
a
the bottom
perfect
of the
swing
first.
by Moss. I don't think I could have done that better myself. Now the Mustang is over here on second base. So now, Andrew, we're already in Mercy Rule territory right now, being 10-0.
We are.
This could be really interesting if this game ends after 2 innings.
It can't. It has to go to the 5th inning.
Oh, it has to go to the 5th inning.
It must go to the 5th inning. Here's the pitch to Doherty. That one high for ball 2, and the dugout is screaming right now.
Looks like the dugout's in Hingham's head right now.
So this is for sure the best inning in Marshfield baseball recent history.
Oh, yeah.
The best inning in Marshfield baseball's recent history is taking place right now against the Hingham Harbormen here at Marshfield High School.
It's a calm little 10 spot.
10 runs in an inning.
We got, what, the 5th hitter in his second at-bat already?
Yes.
That's crazy work. We might get 5 at-bats from some people today. Who knows?
Here's the pitch to Doherty. That one high for ball 4.
The walk.
And now we got runners on first and second for Teddy Holt.
the freshman stud coming up to the plate. Let's see what he can do.
Tyler, I think you might be a good luck. This is your first game of the year, right?
This is my first baseball game of the year, yes.
That's the problem. We've been missing you all year.
I guess so. I'm sorry that I was getting my education, but...
We're going to need you on Thursday.
Yes.
Me and Tyler will be here on Thursday. Don't you guys worry.
We're going to keep the momentum going.
Runners on first and second. Here's the pitch to Holt. That one in there for strike one. I mean, I seriously cannot believe the Rams just put up 10 runs in the first inning.
I was telling some of my brother's friends that are on the team, Noah Feldman, Cole Summers, I was saying, hey, I'm going to be on the mic today. You guys got to put on a show for me, all right?
I also said that to my friends as well. Holt rips that to third. Fielded. The throw to first.
And he's off the bag.
Base.
And he's safe.
And he's safe at first. Unbelievable dodge from Teddy Holt. He's in there with a single. And now the bases are juiced for Aiden Summers.
Hingham just can't get anything going today. And if anyone else other than Tormos has the power to hit a grand slam right here, it's Aiden Summers.
It's Aiden Summers.
The kid can move a lot of weight.
The tight end for Marshfield football, Aiden Summers. Aiden Summers did have a 2 RBI, I believe, single earlier in this inning. It's already been so many. They might go through the rotation twice. Here's the pitch. That one's in there for strike one.
I think this kid can bench like at least 250, I think. That's Pete Alonso power right there.
What a move by Teddy Holt, though. That was unbelievable. That reaction time, insane.
That was some prime, like, Shady
Here's
McCoy stuff right there.
All three runners have aggressive leads right now for the Rams.
I love it. You got to be aggressive in a game like this. You just got to keep putting the beating on.
Aiden Summers with a chance to extend the lead here. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch from Volpe. That one in there for strike three. Summers goes down looking. The first inning finally comes to a close.
Wow.
The Rams tack up 10 runs in the bottom of the first inning.
I mean, I'm just speechless right now, Andrew.
I cannot believe what just happened.
I don't think
the Rams almost go through 2 full rotations.
I've watched like a good 5 MLB games in my life, even though I like paying attention. I think that's the best offensive performance I've seen from any baseball team ever in like one inning.
It's not often in any game that you ever see double-digit runs in one inning.
Yeah,
so the Rams could not have asked for any better of a start to a baseball game.
Now,
the top of the second inning is coming up. We'll be back shortly.
MCM coverage of MHS Sports is proudly presented by Repel Pest Solutions, Moi Health and Wellness, Road to Responsibility,
Biviano General Contracting,
and ABC and LTC Insurance Agency.
Welcome back to Marshfield High School with this Patriot League matchup between the Rams and the Harbormen. It is the top of the second inning. The Rams up 10-0 after putting up 10 runs in the bottom of the first inning. The Harbormen went 1-2-3 in the top of the first. They're looking to get the bats going as they need to have some sort of response to what just occurred in the first inning.
I mean, you can try.
And that might be the response.
And that's a great way to
that one
attempt
driven
it.
to center field. Summers gets back there and makes the catch, though. Summers with a great check on that ball. That ball was rocked.
Summers just looked magnetically attracted to that ball. It's like the ball and the glove just wanted to be best friends. And they now are.
Way to get back there from Summers. But yeah, I mean, sometimes the batters are able to see Moss really well. And Moss throws absolute heat. His velo can reach up to 85 miles an hour. So if you can connect with it, that ball can go far.
85 miles per hour. 3 more, and then he could be going back in time.
Teddy Holt can reach 87 miles an hour. He's the freshman.
So that means in like 4 years he'll be up to 93.
I mean, time will tell there, man. Here's the 0-1 pitch from Moss. That one, swing and a miss for strike 2.
When I hear that all these high school players can throw like 80s, and then I see Aroldis Chapman throw 104
at 37 years old.
At the age of 37, it just blows my mind at how good MLB players are, dude.
It's unbelievable, man.
Like, think, 104 would go by you like that.
That one in there for strike 3. He goes down looking.
This is elite defense right here by Marshfield.
2 batters up, 2 batters down for the Rams. Now up to bat, Alex Rosanis, the first baseman for the Harbormen. Here's the pitch, and that one driven foul.
Good stuff, Feldman. Good scoop there, Dalto.
And Dalto throwing balls out to the fans. They love to see it.
What a guy. Good throw, Anderson. Good stuff, kid. I actually caught the pass, too.
Tyler Pinheiro was just gifted a souvenir from Anderson Dalton.
I think he signed it for me, too. I'm going to put this one in a box.
Here's the 0-1 pitch from Moss. That one swing way early. Strike two, the off pitch from Moss, able to get him to swing. Here's the 0-2 pitch from Moss coming up. Moss deals. That one low and inside for ball one.
Good recovery there from Ryan Bergameska. I don't even think I remember seeing Bergameska hitting at all last inning. Where is he in the rotation?
Here's the pitch from Moss. I don't think that one is in there for strike three. And that's going to do it for the top of the second.
That was quick.
Moss goes 1-2-3 once again, and the Rams are going to get back up to bat. I wonder if the Rams can repeat what they did in the first inning.
I would love another 10 spot, personally.
I would love.
I
would absolutely love for that to happen again.
Me, personally, I'm not complaining about that.
Well, the bottom of the second inning is coming up for you guys shortly. Don't go anywhere.
MCM coverage of MHS Sports is proudly presented by Repel Pest Solutions, Moi Health and Wellness, Road to Responsibility,
Biviano General Contracting,
and ABC and LTC Insurance Agency.
Hello and welcome back to Marshfield High School for this Patriot League matchup between the Marshfield Rams and the Hingham Harbormen. It is the bottom of the second inning, and the Rams are back up to bat.
Looks like we got a new right fielder here for Hingham. Will Jones have
that one driven, and that's going to fall for a single. Rams start the top of the first off with a single. And now up to bat is Owen Cregan. It seems that the Rams haven't missed a beat.
Now batting third baseman, number 2, Owen Cregan.
It says that's down there. Here's the pitch. That curveball is in there for strike
so lethal.
one. That was a good pitch.
You think Bouchard's going to try and steal right here?
Cregan with a single. I believe so. Actually, no, I do not. He has an aggressive lead, though. Cregan pops that one up. That one
windshield.
is going to be out of play.
Oh, wow. Oh, that one scared me. I thought that Jeep was about to eat it.
That was a little bit scary. Cregan with a single in the first inning.
That one could have fallen through the roof, actually. It looked like they had the top down.
Yeah, the sunroof is definitely open. Here's the pitch to Cregan. Swung, popped up into the outfield. Right fielder under it, and he makes the catch. Left fielder, excuse me. So 1 out for the Harbormen. A lot quicker this inning than last inning, that's for sure.
Looked like Cregan was just a little bit under that one. Unfortunate, but still a good piece of hitting regardless.
And now the Rams have gone through 2 full rotations in under 2 innings. Up to bat, once again, is Anderson Dalton.
This is my personal GOAT right here, Anderson Dalton. He takes good photos, and he's also a good
That
athlete.
pitch is in there for strike one. Dalton 1 for 1 on the day with a walk and a single.
I believe you're right.
I believe it was a single, right?
I believe so, yes. Bouchard is ready to just take off right now.
That pitch is high.
Good catch there by the catcher to avoid the steal.
Bowen, that was a pretty good catch.
I saw a clip the other day when it's really not your day, and a wild pitch hit the batter's bat when he was in his stance, and the catcher caught it for an out.
That one popped back foul.
I don't think he gets much unlucky.
Where'd you see that one at?
Saw it on TikTok, I think. But I don't think you can get much more unlucky than that right there.
Yeah, that's not great.
Not even swinging the bat on a wild pitch and you somehow get out.
I have seen that clip too, actually, where the catcher dives for it.
Yep.
Here's the pitch. That one, way low.
I'm just noticing this now. I don't know if you forgot if you mentioned it. Hingham's on their third pitcher already. Right here, that's...
I did not mention that.
That's number 5.
Hingham
That
put
is
in Belkner.
Noah Belkner.
That one swung far into
was-
left field. That is going to be caught, though.
That ball was hit about 100 miles an hour off
That
the bat
ball
right
was
there.
smoked right into the glove. That's like when you get a perfect, and it's just a line drive right to the mitt.
Yeah, that's how
That is
MLB
what
The
just
Show
happened
goes
there.
for me a lot. It's very unfortunate. I was actually playing a game earlier today, and that happened a few times, but
Really?
I ended up winning, so can't complain.
Great piece there from Dalton, but he does line out to left field. Up to bat is Noah Feldman.
We got
Runner
Noah-
on first with 2 outs.
We got Noah and Noah Crime right here. I think Noah's going to get the advantage, though.
I believe Feldman is going to get
Yes.
the advantage.
Yes.
Hingham with 2 quick outs though in the top of the bottom of the second inning. That one
Ooh.
in there for strike 1.
Feldman just watched that one sink. Andrew, hypothetically, if you could throw every pitch in the bag, what would be your go-to?
Here's the pitch. I would have a combo of a 4-seam and a swerve.
A swerve.
Swerve ball.
I have never heard of a swerve ball, but that sounds awesome. Is that like a dinger wiffle type pitch? Oh,
that
good
one-
hitting by Feldman. Oh,
That one fielded by the second baseman. That was deceiving, as that will do it for the second inning. I thought that was in the outfield for sure.
Feldman was chugging along there too to get to reach, but he just couldn't get there in time.
I was surprised when that was fielded by the second baseman. I really thought that was going to get through them.
Me too.
Well, Marshfield with a much quicker second inning than the first inning. The top of the third is coming up. 10-0 is your score. We'll be back shortly.
MCM coverage of MHS Sports is proudly presented by Repel Pest Solutions, Moi Health and Wellness, Road to Responsibility,
Biviano General Contracting.
and ABC and LTC Insurance Agency.
And welcome back to Marshfield High School. MIAA coverage of the Rams and the Harbormen brought to you by MCM. 10-0 is your score through 2 innings. Top of the third is set to commence. And Tyler, we have seen an unbelievable showing from the bats from the Rams here.
Yeah, this has been absolutely incredible, if you ask me. Like, there's good hitting days, and then this is just a great hitting day. I'd even say an excellent hitting day.
I would say there's good hitting days, great hitting days, 2018 Red Sox hitting days, and then 2025 Marshfield Rams against Hingham Harbormen hitting
Yeah.
days.
There's May 12th, 2025 type of days. You know what I mean?
They just happen, man. They
This
just
is
happen.
just one of those days that goes down in the history books.
This one goes out to all the Marshfield baseball mothers. As that one is
Yeah.
driven shortstop. Summers fields it. Throw to Feldman. Got him.
Shout out to Maria Doherty, one of the baseball moms sitting right here behind us.
Shout out Maria Doherty, Erica Clark sitting right behind us.
Maria Doherty, big friend of MCM. Had a booth at Tee Up to Gear Up, which was a huge success.
She did. And if you missed out on Tee Up, don't you worry, because there will be Tee Up next year.
Yeah.
Set it on your calendars.
Don't have a date yet, but just know it'll be in the spring of next year.
It'll be in the spring of next year. That one in there for strike 1. Moss absolutely dealing today.
That was a good strike call there by the ump. Strike. That's the emphasis I like on an umpire. Gotta have fun with your job.
Here's the pitch from Moss. That one almost made its way back into the zone, but that one's going to drop for ball 1.
I think if I had to pick my go-to pitch, I would love it to be a knuckleball. 'Cause I would just love making people look silly at the plate.
That one driven deep. Center field.
Summers
Summers
got
under it
laid out for
again,
that one.
and he's
That
got it.
Absolute snag right there by Aiden Summers.
Aiden Summers just gets the job done in center field. That outfield trio is just unbelievable. Holt, Summers, and Dalton.
Now batting, second baseman.
It gives me flashbacks of simpler times in Boston.
Something I notice every time I'm out here is that all the fielders for the Rams have the same pose every time, like before a pitch. Like, you look at Doherty, he puts his right foot forward. You look at Summers, he does the opposite. He puts his left foot forward. Same with Dalton, he puts his left foot forward. That pitch is in there for ball 1. But you look around and you'll see the same stance every time. I notice it every game.
Dalton gives me serious Mookie Betts vibes.
I agree completely, man.
Not as
Tip of the
tall,
cap.
not as tall as his partner Aiden Summers, but he can get the job done.
Or Teddy Holt. Teddy Holt and Summers are very, very tall. They look very similar from far away.
They are very large human beings.
Moss with a quick 2-0 count to start the at-bat. He deals. That one's in there for strike one, so that makes it a 2-1 count for Moss.
Would you say Tor Moss's right arm is one of the most valuable assets in the world? Kick and throw a football like 70 yards and throw 85 miles per hour.
I'd say so.
It's up there with like Messi's left leg.
Here's the pitch. That one's low for ball 3, makes it a 3-1 count. Moss is playing quarterback next year at Tufts University. Pretty impressive feat there for Moss.
Pretty impressive, yes.
That one grounded, fielded by Doherty. Throw to Feldman in time. The Rams go 1-2-3 once again. That will do it for the top of the third inning.
That was awesome. That was great reaction there by Doherty. Nice little scoop and toss right to Feldman.
I mean, yeah, we've been talking about the Rams batting all day because they put up 10 runs in an inning. But their fielding today has been impeccable. It's been perfect.
Yeah.
So 10-0 is still the score through half of 3. The bottom of the third coming up next. Don't go anywhere.
MCM coverage of MHS Sports is proudly presented by Repel Pest Solutions, Moi Health and Wellness, Road to Responsibility,
Biviano General Contracting.
and ABC and LTC Insurance Agency.
Hello and welcome back to Marshfield High School. We have a Patriot League matchup between the Rams and the Harbormen. This is brought to you by Marshfield Community Media. 10-0 is your score through half of 3 innings. The bottom of the third is here up to bat, number 11, Cole Summers, the junior captain. Here's the first pitch of the at-bat. That pitch is in there for strike one.
That might have been the only pitch I think I could realistically catch up to because that one looked really slow.
Yeah, but that ball had some movement. That's why Summers was not swinging at that one. That pitch in there for strike two. Quick 0-2 count here for Cole Summers.
Pitcher dotting now.
Noah Belkner has had a great day on the mound. Here's the 0-2 pitch from Belkner. That one ripped by Summers to right field. That one fielded and caught for the first out of the inning.
I know that one looked like it hit the ground.
His glove definitely hit the ground after he caught the ball. I'm pretty sure the ball was in his glove. I wish the ball hit the ground. Now up to bat, Tor Moss, about a foot shy of going yard to left center field.
I think he's got it this time.
We'll see if he can do it this time.
I think he'll pull it a little more and it'll wrap around that foul pole nice and gently.
I've seen one ball ever leave this ballpark, and it was the other week when and that one grounded to third.
Nice
throw to
play
first. Off the bag, and that's going to fall for a single. Moss is going to go to second.
What is this guy doing?
Here's a slide from Moss. He's safe.
That was a
smart base running from Moss, and he's in there with a double.
That was a risky play there from Moss, but hey, that works.
And now he's going to take a break, go to the dugout for Darian McGonigal. What base running there from Tor Moss. He's in there with a shy double. Moss with 2 doubles on the day. I mean, what a day for him.
That was awesome.
Now up to bat, Jack Doherty with a 1 out, 1 runner in scoring position. Doherty with a chance to extend the Rams' lead. That pitch is low for ball 1.
Doherty doing the Ichiro tradition like you say he always does.
Every time. That pitch low for ball 2. You were right, though, on that hit from us. That was a great scoop by the third baseman. Just wasn't able to make the throw over.
I was going to give him the Arenado comparison, but Arenado makes that throw, so.
That one ripped by Doherty.
Oh,
fielded by the shortstop. The throw to first in time. It was a productive out, though. McGonigal advances to third base. Jack Doherty grounds out, advances McGonigal to third, and Teddy Holt has a chance to knock him home.
It's a productive out right there from Doherty. Give the kid a lot of credit.
Let's see if the freshman can make this an 11-0 ball game. 2 outs, runner on third here in the bottom of the third. 10-0 is your score.
I think if we really want to make Teddy Holt that much better, we got to get this kid a torpedo bat.
Are torpedo bats even allowed here?
Well, they're wooden, so I don't think so.
Do they make metal torpedo bats? Is that a thing?
I don't know. I might go home and start a new business, though, if they don't.
What, make a metal torpedo? That one popped up into the outfield. A lot of communication error. but they're able to make the catch. And that will do it for the third inning. No runs scored in the third inning. Once again, 10-0 is still your score. Top of the fourth inning is coming up.
MCM coverage of MHS Sports is proudly presented by Repel Pest Solutions, Moi Health and Wellness, Road to Responsibility,
Biviano General Contracting,
and ABC and LTC Insurance Agency.
Top of the fourth is here. Now pitching for the Rams is number 4, Teddy Holt. That one low for ball 1.
Dalto just pointed out someone to us in left field.
Out in left field is going to be Aldan Sculpinetti subbing in for Teddy Holt. So the senior Sculpinetti getting some reps in the field today, which you love to see.
That's something you just love to see. You love seeing seniors get the opportunity to grace the field. Just be an absolute dog out there, make some plays.
Let's see what Sculpey can do out there, man.
I think I'm feeling a Benintendi-esque diving play from Sculpey.
He mean left-handed for a reason, man.
Yep. Teddy Holt got himself in a 1-2 count now. Love to see a good pitch in there from the kid.
Holt deals that one high for ball 2, makes it a 2-2 count.
Smart play by Battis, saving Moss's arm. Gonna need that.
Yep,
to get that playoff clinching win.
Infield, still the same. You got Feldman, Doherty, Summers, and Cregan. That pitch low for ball 3. And outfield, mostly the same. You got Dalton, Summers, but now in left is Sculpinetti subbing in for Teddy Holt, who is now on the mound. And Tormas is in the dugout resting up. Here's the full count pitch from Holt. Swing and a miss for strike 3. And by the way, that was full count number 5 on the day.
Wow. They're just really testing these pitchers' arms, aren't they? Andrew, I don't know if I asked you this already. Do you think if you got to throw out the first pitch at a Red Sox game, you think you could throw a strike?
You did not ask me that, but I probably... That one grounded to Doherty. Doherty fields it. The throw to Feldman got him in time.
Bang.
2 batters, 2 outs for the Rams in the top of the 4th. Like, probably not. It'll probably be close. Like, it won't be, like, atrocious, but...
Yeah.
Like, it'd probably be, like, a little high, probably.
Yeah.
That'd be my guess. Would you throw it as fast as possible?
Yes, 100%. I think
Would you wind up and just...
I would do
huck it?
I would do a run up. Because at the Marshfield Fair, when I did a run up, I threw 70.
Would you warm up beforehand?
No. Oh, actually, I don't know. If I'm trying to throw a strike, then yeah. If I'm just going for velo, no.
All right. Here is the first pitch of the at-bat from Holt. That pitch is in there for strike 1. Holt dealing early. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That one swing and a miss for strike 2. Holt, 0-2 count. The pitch. That one high for ball 1. One-two count. Pitch. Foul. Great field by Battis. Throw back to Holt in time. Mr. Battis, always on alert. Coach Battis, excuse me.
Absolutely.
Coach Battis is the athletic director of Marshfield High School, and he is a Marshfield police officer.
Mr. Battis. One time I saw him like directing traffic when I was just driving home one day, and I'm like, "What the? Is that Mr. Battis?"
He is Marshfield.
Yeah.
Mr. Battis is Marshfield's guy.
When you think of faces of Marshfield, you think of Chris Aruka.
That one fouled back.
Mr. Landry. And then Billy Battis.
And then Mr. Battis. Here's the 2-2 count. Pitch from Holt. That one swing and a miss for strike 3. 1, 2, 3, go the Rams. And that will do it for the top of the 4th inning. The bottom of the 4th is coming up.
MCM coverage of MHS Sports is proudly presented by Repel Pest Solutions, Moi Health and Wellness, Road to Responsibility,
Biviano General Contracting.
and ABC and LTC Insurance Agency.
Hello and welcome back to Marshfield, Massachusetts. Patriot League coverage of the Rams of Marshfield and the Harbormen of Hingham, brought to you by MCM. It is the bottom of the fourth inning. Your score is 10-0 Marshfield through 4.5 innings. All 10 runs came at the bottom of the first from the Rams. They went through their rotation once, almost twice. And Tyler, the defense from the Rams has been almost impeccable today.
Yeah, the defense, I think that's been the X factor today for Marshfield. You know, there's a lot of times that Hingham has had well-hit balls. It's just the outfielders track it down, or the infielders make a good play, good reaction to get it over to Feldman at first base. So it's all just been clicking really well so far for the Rams.
100%. And Hingham is going to have a new pitcher on the day. This time, they're going to be facing a lefty. That is number 7, Coleman Donav. It's a tough name to say. Coleman Donav.
Donahue. Donahue. That's a U, not a V.
That's an interesting way to spell Donahue. Coleman Donahue.
Interesting choice because the previous pitcher was pitching very well. I
agree.
Didn't give up any runs. Gave up like 2 hits.
Yeah, Belkner was pitching great, but I mean, we'll see what Donahue has to do here. Now up to bat is Aiden Summers. See if Summers can get things going for the Rams here in the bottom of the fourth. First pitch of the at-bat, up high for ball 1. One-0 pitch, that one outside for ball 2. Tyler, earlier in the season, the Harbormen took the W over the Rams when the Rams went to Hingham.
Yeah.
I believe it was a 2-1 ball game. I don't think the score is very high.
I was going to say that energy has certainly changed today.
So quickly, we have a 3-0 count here.
Donahue cannot find the strike zone right now.
It was a 3-1 game. That one's in there for ball 4. Summers is going to walk to start the inning.
Calm 4-pitch walk there for Summers.
So Hingham beat the Rams 3-1 last time they played each other.
Safe to say that score is not the same right now.
Colby Houchard up to bat. Here's the pitch. That one's in there for strike 1.
Now Donahue's finally starting to find the strike zone a little bit. Summers is giving the threat to steal. Great track athlete, so
that's in there for strike 2.
It could definitely happen.
Summers is also going to be the starting tight end for the Rams this upcoming season for football.
There you go. Catching passes from Nate Rollinson.
Here's the 0-2 pitch. That one in there for strike 3. Goes down looking on 3 pitches.
That was kind of beautiful, that pitch, if I'm being serious.
Donahue has found himself quickly. It just took him a quick second. Now up to bat is Owen Cregan.
Third baseman, number 2, Owen Cregan.
It's not much better of a feeling than having David Snow call your name at a varsity game.
I agree completely. That one's swinging a miss for strike 1, just under it.
That one, the pacing kind of caught up to me right there. I could see where he missed the ball.
Good work, Tyler. That pitch
I'm trying.
In there for strike 2. Quickly 0-2 count here for Cregan.
Donahue's finally found himself now. Kid's starting to shove.
Here's the pitch to Cregan. That one inside for ball 1.
Almost gets him on the hand right there.
Summers safe at first. No slide there from Summers, just a quick step back to first.
Yeah. I'm very shocked he's not threatening to steal right now.
Here's the 1-2 pitch. That one's in there for strike 3. Cregan goes down looking. Not too happy about it.
Gets back-to-back reverse Ks. Good stuff here from Donahue.
Now the Rams are back to the top of the order. Anderson Dalton back up to bat. Dalton's had another phenomenal day on the plate.
Doing a nice little Soto shuffle here in the box.
Takes time for a sec. And now we're back. Runner on first. 2 outs. Here's the pitch. That one low for ball 1.
I'd give Summers the green light here. Kid's a good runner.
With 2 outs, I don't see why not. Tack on an extra run.
Whoa,
Summers.
nice try.
Save it first. Hingham is ready for Summers in case he does take off.
I know this is a thing in the MLB. Is there a pickoff limit in high school baseball?
I don't believe so, no.
Oh, wow.
There are times when they'll do it like 4 straight times. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss.
Whoa.
For strike 1.
It was a good swing there from Dalton. Just missed the ball.
Powerful cut. Powerful cut.
Very powerful cut. You know he wants to have at least 1 home run on his resume.
Here's the pitch. That one outside for ball 2. It's going to make it a 2-1 count for Dalton. Here's the pitch to Dalton. That one high for ball 3. Makes it a 3-1 count. Three-one count. Donahue deals. That one's in there for strike 2. Now we got full count number 6 on the day.
Just
on the full count
love
counter.
filling up the count.
Love filling up the counter. Summers
There
goes.
Summers.
Dalton swings. And
That
that's
one's
in there
for
in
a
the
base
outfield
hit.
for a single. Summers is going to stay at second. And Dalton continues his perfect day at the plate.
Kid's an absolute animal. What can I say?
3 for 3 with a walk. I mean, you can't really have a better day.
He just knows how to put bat to ball, and I love it.
Up now to bat Noah Feldman.
Another good hitter coming up here.
Now we got runners on first and second, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. That one outside for ball 1. Here's the pitch. That one's in there for strike 1. Dalton with an unbelievably aggressive lead.
Yeah. I think he's hoping his teammate Summers reciprocates this.
And he does, both of them with very aggressive leads out
See
there.
it by Feldman.
Now it's a 1-2 count
Oh, that was strike 2, huh?
to Noah Feldman.
So we got some
Count is
lawn
1 and
mowing
2.
going on.
2 outs, I guess so. Here's the pitch. That one fouled
Oh.
back.
Watch your head. Oh, that almost hit those little kids on bikes.
That
would've
would have been tough.
That would have been catastrophic.
That would have been tough. No, it's some kid on a motorbike. That's what that noise is.
Ah. Oh, yeah, there he goes.
Yep. I mean, oh no, it's not a kid. It's like a dude, I think. It's the only, it's just some dude on a motorcycle.
Nice.
I don't know why he had to slow down for the game.
Oh, yeah.
That one popped up.
Oh, no.
Second baseman under it. He calls for it, and he's got it.
All right.
That'll do it for the 4th inning.
Potentially 3 more outs.
Hingham is on Mercy Rule watch here. Top of the 5th inning coming up.
MCM coverage of MHS Sports is proudly presented by Repel Pest Solutions, Moi Health and Wellness, Road to Responsibility,
Biviano General Contracting.
and ABC and LTC Insurance Agency.
And welcome back to Marshfield High School. Top of the 5th inning here between the Rams and the Harbormen. This coverage is brought to you by MCM. The score is 10-0 Marshfield, and that means that the Harbormen are on Mercy watch. As this rule starts in the 5th inning. If the Harbormen do not score a run in the top of the 5th inning here, then the game should be over.
Andrew, I wouldn't really mind that right now because I'm pretty hungry. I'm going to go home and make myself something nice. I don't know what.
Did those goldfish help at least a little bit?
Those goldfish were amazing.
Here's
Thank
the
you
pitch
very much
pull.
for that. That's getting me
That
through
one's
the
in
game.
there for strike 1.
The snack that smiles back. And the snack that's better than Cheez-Its, but
I believe we already have had the Goldfish Cheez-Its debate, which we will not get into right now because Cheez-Its are better than Goldfish.
it gets heated.
Here's the pitch from Holt. That one up high for ball 1. Tyler, if you were to wear any jersey number in the MLB, what number would you wear?
Oh, you know I'm wearing 3. Gotta keep the
That one fouled back.
3 reputation going.
You'd wear 3 in every sport?
Yes, I would.
What if you were an O-lineman?
If I was an O-lineman,
63?
I'd probably wear 63 or 73, one of those two.
Here's the 1-2 pitch from Holt. That one up high for ball 2. Here's the 2-2 count from Teddy Holt. That one fouled back,
wow.
staying alive. That one's on the road.
I was inches away from being out number 1.
Holt is feeling it right now. Looking to put the first out of the inning away. Here's the pitch. That one's swing and a miss. First strike 3. He got him. That's 1 out down.
Anderson Dalton loves that out here in right field. Him and Scopey just did like some celebration. That was pretty cool. Couldn't really tell what it was, but I liked it. Had 2 more outs now. Andrew, if you were playing baseball, what number would you wear?
I would probably wear that one. Popped back. Heads
Watch
up,
it.
everyone.
Ooh, that's a
And a
dented door.
pickup truck gets the hit.
Well, that one's right under the bleacher.
I would wear number 5, Tyler.
Number 5?
Yes.
What's the significance behind number 5 for you?
5 was my soccer number, and 5 is the Youngworth family number.
Oh, nice. Love that.
That pitch is low for ball 1.
I'm having trouble starting to hear you now with all this wind.
Pitch from Holt is in there for ball 2. That's surprising. I thought that was going to be a strike. Yeah, it is definitely. The wind is picking up here. Here's the 2-1 pitch from Teddy Holt. That's in there for strike 2. 2-2 count.
Absolute dot there from Teddy Holt. Love to see it. Ryan Bergameska doing a good job on the framing as well.
Here's the 2-2 pitch from Holt.
Oof.
Ball 3 count there from
That
the
was
umpire.
very close.
Not too sure about that one, Tyler.
That was very, very close. I think that one could have gone either way.
That is a tough call.
Tails
Here's
just
the
going to
pitch.
do it right here.
In
Oh,
there
yeah!
for strike 3.
Teddy Holt swords the kid.
1 out away for the
Here we
Rams.
go.
Now batting, first baseman, number 9, Alex Rosentis.
Rosentis. See what he's going to do here. Lefty.
Here's the
Bergameska
pitch.
ready for anything.
That one popped
That one
up
in
foul
the air,
for strike
and
1.
It's in the road. That one's going to the pits.
Here's the pitch. That one. Very low for ball 1.
Getting strikingly close right now to this game being sealed.
The 1-1 pitch from Holt. That one high for ball 2.
Very, very high up. Shout out to Teddy's teammates supporting him.
You love the support from the Rams out here. Here's the pitch from Holt. That one swung, and that's going to be fielded by Doherty. Throw to Feldman, and he got him! The Rams mercy rule the Harbormen, and Tyler. That was a perfect game from Moss and Holt. Not one Harborman got on base this game.
Are you serious?
If I'm correct, and I think I
Hold
am,
on.
I do not believe a single Harborman runner reached a base.
Are you sure about that?
That might have been
Hold
a
on.
Moss and Holt perfect game. I'm not
Hold
sure.
on. Now I'm starting to think.
I need to think this through for a sec. I don't believe a runner got on base. That might have been.
The first inning they went 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, and I believe they went 1, 2, 3 in every inning. I think they did. I think we just witnessed
a
a
perfect
perfect game.
through 5 innings. Perfect game. According to the umpire, that was a perfect game.
The Rams just threw a perfect game.
Oh, my God.
The combination of Moss and Holt
15 up, 15 down.
just threw a perfect game.
Oh, my God. That
might be the first in Marshfield baseball history, Tyler.
Maybe. That was absolutely incredible.
We just witnessed a 10-0 perfect game by the Rams. You could not have asked for a better game to get back into the playoff race at 4-13.
That's what
the Rams are here. They're 4-13, and they're making a playoff push, ladies and gentlemen.
That's the beauty of the sport of baseball, man. Like, it doesn't get much better than that.
A 10-run first inning, a mercy rule, and a perfect game from 2 pitchers in the same game.
Doesn't get much better than that.
That's one of the greatest games in the history of Marshfield baseball.
I think so, yeah. And beating a rival like Hingham doesn't get much better than that.
Doesn't get much better than that. Beating the Harbormen 10-0, perfect game.
Mr. Dalton loves it.
We've seen enough here, ladies and gentlemen. That'll do it for today. Marshfield takes a 10-0 win against the Hingham Harbormen. They will be back at it on Wednesday.
Don't miss it.
And until then, alongside Tyler Pinheiro, I'm Andrew Youngworth.
I'm Tyler Pinheiro.
That'll do it for today. Good night and go Rams.
MCM coverage of MHS Sports is proudly presented by Repel Pest Solutions. Repel Pest Solutions is a full-service pest control company protecting residential and commercial properties from nuisance pests that carry germs and diseases. They are a small, family-run business from Marshfield, licensed, insured, competitively priced. We work to understand your needs and offer an integrated pest solution that's environmentally friendly. Don't be afraid to bug us. Moi Health and Wellness. Moi Health and Wellness is owned and operated by nurse practitioner Christine Murphy. We are an integrative wellness center offering medical weight loss, men's testosterone therapy, functional medicine consults and labs, vitamin therapy, Advadex laser skin resurfacing, Botox and dye sport, teeth whitening, and so much more. Moi Health and Wellness has 3 locations in Lakeville, Marshfield, and Plymouth. Road to Responsibility. Founded in 1988, Road to Responsibility's mission is to provide the means, the opportunity, and the support necessary to allow citizens with disabilities to take their place as productive members of the community. We are committed to providing all individuals with opportunities to truly live in the community. Through our services, we are proud to enrich and improve the lives of every individual, one person at a time.
Biviano General Contracting. Biviano General Contracting is Marshfield's leading custom modular house builder. Modular house building saves time and money. Only 8 to 12 weeks for the entire build and saves up to 25% compared to traditional building. We also offer custom deck building, kitchen and bathroom remodels, additions, and house elevations. More information can be found at bivianocontracting.com.
And ABC and LTC Insurance Agency. ABC and LTC Insurance Agency offers clients the best competitive premiums for their insurance needs. From homeowners insurance to auto insurance to business insurance, we handle it all. Based right here in Marshfield, we find people who are looking to save on their insurance rates and make sure they are covered properly and thoroughly in the event of a claim.